So what other hot anime takes do you have?
Yeah, I'm invested.
Oh,
now.
Yeah, I'm invested
He
now.
told me this garbage one. Tell me what you told me.
Okay. This one's a spicy one.
Okay.
So a lot of people have opinions on Attack on Titan, on like whether it's fascist or communist. I don't care about that. I like Attack on Titan a lot. I think it's very interesting. It's the only, I'm not a big fan of this genre, but it's the only mecha anime I watch. Attack on Titan is a mecha anime. Let's discuss.
Such a shit take.
What is there to discuss? There's nothing to discuss. It's just
You know what?
No,
he's right.
no. Don't.
Yes,
He's
no,
right.
no.
Yes, he is right.
Okay. Question. Is fucking Ratatouille a mecha?
Could be. No, good question. No.
Because if Attack on Titan is, Ratatouille's a mecha.
Okay, that's a
He's
good question.
fucking piloting him.
Technically, it could be.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
technically it could be. But if AOT is not mecha, then what about Evas?
See, there's a part
They're
of me.
organic. They're aliens.
But they're also
First of all, spoilers.
Okay.
Second of all, like I don't know. Ava for me is really weird because it's like at first glance it tries to present itself as a mecha.
Yeah.
But then the further you go along, you realize it's not a mecha. It's just a fucking sci-fi.
No, Joey. Ava, wait. You're not gonna. We're not going down this road.
Ava is a sci-fi.
Joey, Ava is a mecha, and I
is a
don't know.
mecha.
I don't
Ava
know
is
how
a
you can. Joey,
Ava is a sci-fi.
I'm about to cancel the anime man right now, Joey.
I
gets
rest
in the
my
mech.
case.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna be spicy.
Get in
No,
the
this is
mecha.
bad.
You know, get
It's
in the
not.
Ava. Okay,
Attack on Titan
Ava.
is not a mecha anime.
Why not?
Because they don't get in like a robot.
But they are in the robot.
No,
they are.
They are
okay, the
literally
biggest difference between
controlling.
transform.
Yeah.
It's a flesh mecha. You are controlling a flesh mecha in almost an identical way that you would control an Eva. Literally identical. It's like
What is the
1 to
definition
1.
of a mecha? Is it that you're controlling or piloting something, or is it more that it's
Kind of.
mechanical? Because I would think mecha comes from
Mecha originally comes from there is a separate mechanical thing
Yeah.
that a person goes into that they control to become part of them.
so
But
then-
with,
so
but with
question.
Attack on Titan,
Yeah.
they are the mecha.
Okay, because you're Japanese, what do they call this genre in Japanese? Because mecha
What?
mech is like it's a mechanical, right? It's from an English
Yeah.
word. What do they call it in Japan?
Mecha?
It's just mecha as well.
Yeah, mecha.
Oh, so it's it's from like a mechanical term. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally it's talking about things like, Gundam and like,
Yeah, right.
you
Because
know,
it's big, incredible.
yeah, like
mechanical
Mazinger Z,
structures.
like, like some human going into a robot that is there before they go into it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Damn, they just take an English word.
So fuck, maybe...
Yes!
No, hold on.
Come to the dark side.
No, hold on. I gotta think
is
about
so
this.
sick.
It's
because-
funny because I know a lot of mecha fans get so pissed off at this argument.
Yeah, dude. Whenever I talk about this, I'm no fan of mecha anime except for AOT. People go, "What? How dare you say that?" But it makes sense. Just think about
Mecha
it.
fans rejoice. Mecha is not dead.
It's kind of a troll.
If you don't really care for the boundaries of what
Yeah.
isn't what genre.
Yeah, because I
which
feel,
I guess is
I
fine.
feel
Wow.
like
This is how you're gonna come to terms with the argument by
think
saying it sucks,
Yeah.
but whatever.
If you want to extend the definition of mecha to include that,
It's a
then
flesh
that's
mecha.
fine.
That's why I say flesh mecha.
Flesh mecha.
Yeah.
yeah, because if you don't think Attack on Titan is a mecha, then Ava's not a mecha in my opinion because it's all organic material. That the mechs that they pilot are real organic beings, and they
I
are.
didn't know this.
That's
Have you never watched it?
You've watched Ava.
I watched it. Did I miss that part?
To be fair, it does get very confusing.
It does get.
It is
There was
very.
like 19 plot twists back to back.
But
and
they
I was like-
mentioned that during the not confusing part.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I might have just forgotten.
Kind of like a
Yeah.
pretty.
I probably just thought there was a robot.
It's kind of like a fundamental part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Do you not remember where the
that
robot
part.
goes berserk and
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then the
Yeah.
armor falls off
and
a
the
little
armor
bit.
falls off? And
oh
you see,
yeah. Oh okay, no, I do remember this. Now.
yeah.
Sorry, I just thought they were still robots.
Yeah.
Still.
Okay, well then in that convention, right, a mecha could basically be like some person controlling something.
Yeah,
Right?
kind of. Yeah.
So
yeah.
would you say VTubers are mechas then?
No,
No.
they're
Okay,
not.
first
They're
of all-
not in
first
a
of all-
Because in that definition, It would be.
See, here's what I think the difference between like a mech and Attack on Titan is, right? Like if you picked up a sword and started using it,
Yeah.
right? It's not the same as if you fucking spouted out a sword from your arm. Like your arm just turned it, like transformed into a sword. Right? It's fundamentally different, right? Because you're having to use the blade and wield it, right?
I think the fact
As
that you
opposed
can
to
get out
becoming
of
the
it,
blade.
like the fact that you can get out of it afterwards, like I think that like makes it, that solidifies it for me as like a mecha.
Because
You know what
I
I
feel
mean?
like if we're going to talk about control systems in Mecha, there are so many different control systems in like Mecha when it comes to either just, you know, mechanical controls or, you know, something more akin to Ava. And in the case of Attack on Titan, it's like we can argue that the control system is just them becoming the body.
Are we really going to go down this route of like creating subgenres?
It's a shit argument. I hate it.
Oh, like the umbrella term is mecha, but this is
hate
the
this.
subgenre of flesh mecha.
I think that it fits the same like style. Also, very political apparently.
Yeah, I
just like all the other mecha animes are, from what I understand.
Yeah, it is.
Series, very
Yeah.
political.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like, has no one ever like presented this to the mangaka?
No one wants to hear it.
I just like, because
No one
people
asked.
get
No one
get
asked.
mad, but
We're
like,
searching for who? Hassan, who asked?
yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, look,
I don't think
I'm
the
asking.
mangaka cares. I think he just wanted to make
Yeah.
a cool story.
Yeah.
But
I'm asking when it's gonna end. That's what I'm asking.
Well, we're on final season part 3.
hopefully,
part 1, part 7.
hopefully next year is. I'm hoping out of hope. I'm hoping.
We've been saying that
I
for
don't know,
like 5
man.
years.
There's not even that much material left in the manga.
Dude, they're going to milk the shit out of
They're
it.
milking it,
Like,
bro.
as if they haven't already.
I mean, like, yeah, I said it was going to be this year, but it's going to be next year.
It's not
gonna
gonna be
next
this year.
Guys, I'm saying it now. It's going to be next year. There's only so many chapters left. There's not that many chapters left. So unless they go an original route and go something completely different from the manga, then it's going to be, there's not that much material
Does that
left.
happen often? I don't know.
Not so much anymore. It used to be a way more popular thing to kind of take what was in the manga, and a lot of the times the manga wasn't finished, so they just make their own original ending.
I mean, Akira did that.
Yeah, Akira did that. Full
Yeah.
Metal Alchemist did that, even though I haven't actually seen the original Full Metal
It's
Alchemist.
because there's 2 Full Metal Alchemists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original Trigun did that as well, actually.
I think Full Metal Alchemist, the newer version, is better than the,
Yeah, it is.
than the
Yeah,
older
that's
version.
the common-
Brotherhood?
That's the common
Yeah.
consensus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's common.
That's the common.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
watched
Thank God,
it.
an
Like I
old
watched
take.
both.
Thank God.
Finally, a
Thank
normal
God.
take.
Jesus.
I don't know, man.
agree.
You're coming to terms with some of the things I'm saying. I feel like I'm putting it down.
Like Brotherhood is not coming
I'm
to
putting
terms
it
with
down, and you're picking it up. Okay.
No. What other shit takes do you have?
What else do I have? I have like notes. Okay. I put notes.
Oh my
The
god.
most prepared a guest has ever been on Trash Days.
Yeah. No. I mean, I most of it I used
good,
up
good.
already.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, I have like, I have one where it's just like, I call it the Zelda principle. This one's like
Okay.
spicy, where I feel like Zelda, which is not an anime, but it's still
Yeah.
still, you know, Japanese art, video games.
Yeah.
Where I feel like Zelda doesn't have to be 17, but they say she is. And it's like, that's one thing where I'm just like, but why did you say she's 17? Like they say it like multiple times throughout the game. They're like, but know that she's 17. I'm like, well, you didn't draw her like that. Like, why do you have to? Like, you just say she's 18.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's the same age range. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I hate this stuff too. Have you ever watched Tokyo Revengers?
No.
It's about like biker gangs and they beat and kill each other, but they're 14.
Well, then you have JoJo, which is like,
Yeah.
which is hilarious because like no one even thinks that they're 15, and it's
Yeah.
almost like a joke. It's like a self-referential joke where it's
Yeah,
like,
of course.
he'll just be like, "I'm 15, by the way," and he's like built like a 35-year-old man who's like taking steroids for the past 10
Well, I
years.
mean, Bucky does the same thing, right? Like,
Yeah,
Hanayama Koda's 15, but he's
Yeah.
like fucking tatted up, like scars
So
everywhere.
is Jotaro Kujo in part 3.
Yeah, he's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that part.
Yeah, and they point to it, and you're like, okay, well that's just silly. Like
I feel like at that point you almost just disregard the age because like the age
Yeah.
is obviously just bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Like, because the character, like, what do you take more? Because online there's always this discussion of, but that character's this age. It's like, well, are we talking personality and luck of the character determine more of the age, or is it purely whatever the guy says it is?
Yeah, no, you got dudes with like full facial hair, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm 17, by the way. Make sure you understand, I'm 17." I'm like, "No, you're not. What the fuck are you talking about?
I think what's weird.
You would not get carded."
Yeah, I think what's weirder is when you have someone that looks like that. you know, you can say they're 50 and it's like a joke or whatever, but when it's like you have someone like that and then they put them in high school, it's just like, there is no fucking way this guy is in high school.
That's what I loved about the beginning of part 3 when Jotaro goes back to school.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I'm like, what? How are you in high school right now?
He's like 6, 7, and he's just like, blending in the school, bro.
It's the same Baki principle too. It's just like, he's just so jacked and so much bigger than everyone else.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like, oh man, all these assassins are coming and trying to kill him in high school. Like, it's weird.